College basketball player props here on PrizePicks for Thursday, December 1st. Before I get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. There's also a Discord link in the description where the main server is currently completely free, as well as Patreon link where I do post all the plays that I'm making on PrizePicks for each given sport that I do play. Again, I really only post on Patreon for NFL and NBA, so I don't really expect too much college basketball on Patreon. But I did want to make this video because we don't have NBA today, or we have one NBA game, just one NBA, so obviously not going to make a video there. And then we do have Thursday Night Football. But I did want to make this video because I think college basketball has been super fun. And as the seasons kind of progress, we're kind of starting to see more patterns with minutes and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to give two plays here that I like for tonight's slate. We had a pretty nice slate overall. And again, I'm not a gambling expert, not financial advice. These are simply just the plays I'm personally looking at making, hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player prop decisions here. But yeah, let's get into it. Two props that I do like. Let's go. So the first one I like is going to be Krissa, point guard for the University of Arizona. And I like his over here at 22.5 points, rebounds, plus assists. Now, he's at the over on this 4 of his last 5 games. His under here is 20, so not like completely under here, but he's really elevated his game. Benedict Mathurin no longer with Arizona, so he's really the focal point, kind of initiating this offense. 15, 4, and 7 on the season. Really playing well. 6'3", guard from Europe, Estonia. But I like this play for a few reasons. One, he is, I believe, playing... I mean, he's looking at 30-plus minutes a game. This is obviously a conference matchup, so these conference games usually, the rotations get a little bit smaller. 36, 32, 33 minutes over his last 3 games here. Assists have been there. Rebounding has been kind of nice, and then he's been able to score the ball, 15 points per game on the season here. But Arizona, Utah has one of the highest over-unders on the day, 154.5, right? 154.5. I think Arizona has the top ranked offense in the country. Yeah, most points per game in the country here. Arizona, 97.5 points per game, which is insane. I think obviously Arizona is going to be favorites in this game, so hopefully Utah can keep up. Only 6.5 point favorites. This game is being played on the road, so I think that should help Utah be able to stay in the game. Obviously, it's tough to play on the road in any conference matchup, but 6.5 point favorites for Arizona. 154.5. Spread is a lot of points, so hopefully that can result in some offense and Krissa getting these PRA up quite a bit. I just think with the 154.5 spread for the point guard that has the ball in his hands the most for this Arizona top ranked scoring offense in the country, I like this play here tonight against Arizona. I really just don't think needs to be really dove into too much deeper than that. The other prop here is going to be an under, and we're going to go with rebounds. It's going to be Adama Sanogo. I'm going to take his less than 7.5 rebounds here. This entire conference, in my opinion, I believe this is the Big 12, is just stacked with centers, right? But he's only hit this one time of his last 5. And I think in the season, he's only hit this twice. Twice this season he's hit this. 15 rebounds against Boston University, which obviously doesn't have a big. And then he had 8 rebounds against Dixie State, I believe this is. But yeah, only hit this twice, right? Against like Power 5 conference teams. He's had 6 rebounds, 4 rebounds, 6 rebounds. 6 rebounds here against Buffalo and 6 rebounds down here. I believe this is maybe Stony Brook. But yeah, three most recent games under 7.5. I don't know why this is at 7.5, but he's facing Moussa Cisse. And Moussa Cisse, a 7'1" center for Oklahoma State, averaging 10.6 rebounds per game. I mean, look at Moussa Cisse. Moussa Cisse at 7 is a decent play. This was at 6.5. Was considering taking it here. But Adama Sanogo at 7.5, he's projected more rebounds than Moussa Cisse, who averages 10.6. Sanogo averages 7 on the season, has only cleared this twice. I just think this is a little bit too high for me. Facing off, going up against a 7'1" center here, who's going to be able to grab rebounds. There's just a ton of centers in this entire conference that are really solid players. I mean, Kalkbrenner is another center here. So yeah, overall, I think this is a strong play at 7.5. I think the under, I think it's even juice at -114 for Sanogo here, I believe, at 7.5 rebounds. But I'm going to go with the under here on this one. I just don't think he gets 8. Again, has only gone over 7.5 twice this season, and now facing off against a very elite rebounding center here. If we take a look real quickly at just rebounds per game, I mean, Cisse has got to be up there as far as rebounds per game in the country. Moussa Cisse, right? 11th in the country in rebounds at 10.6. a 7-foot center, right? 7'1", according to ESPN, facing off against Sonogo, who's, again, like I said, averaging 7 rebounds on the season. But I'm taking the under on this one. So Kerr Kriisa over 22.5 PRA, and then Adama Sonogo under 7.5 rebounds. Obviously, there is some volatility here with college basketball. So again, if you are looking to tail this, make sure you guys tail lightly. Obviously, do your own research, gamble, all that stuff at your own risk. But let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these plays. Drop a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.